late.
Welcome to the Summon Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
Hey,
Uh,
Edgar's shirt, Edgar's shirt looks like a penis with like Hitchcock's face
You're
on
saying it looks like Hitchcock.
oh,
it.
what the?
Hey, wit at 7:20 in the morning. On
In the
this
morning.
week's
Wow.
episode.
I haven't
Oh,
heard that in
throwback,
years.
throwback. On this week's episode, we're talking about Old Man Jones, Indiana Jones, and the Dial of Relevancy, the Dial of Destiny.
I have one issue with this movie.
Density, the dial of density.
I have one issue with the movie that
Only
bugged
one.
me that bugged me throughout the movie.
Only
One that bugged me
one.
throughout the movie.
Mm.
Hey, was he? When did we? Shouldn't we have heard of this guy before this movie as being his friend? And or
Basil?
having a daughter.
Basil
just-
40.
Probably crazy. It's like I've known him forever. It's like no, you haven't.
Basil Shaw.
He actually
Played
looked
by
like
Toby
he belonged,
Jones.
though.
No, he looked like he did belong, but he has that weird,
Arnim Zola.
massive head that just kind of makes everything
Arnim
look
Zola.
weird.
Hey, leave me alone.
We have Arnim Zola and what's his name? Baron von Strucker in this movie. Against
that,
Indiana
Marvel?
Jones. Yep.
Marvel reference.
Yep. They're from the movies.
Yeah, I know.
Winter Soldier and Avengers.
The best one actually.
The best Marvel movie. Indiana. I mean, the special effects. I'm gonna keep saying this. Movies are.
Horrible.
The deep
But
fakes.
Was
They're
it?
not. I don't know how they can't
It's
get it right.
And it's not even deep fake. It's like
It looks like a cutscene from
it's
the video game version.
It's de-aging. It's not
No,
deep fakes.
it's a
de-aging.
cutscene.
Oh yeah, the
From the
de-aging. But yeah, but it's a deep fake because they're adding a face to that face.
No, it's a
They're-
cutscene from a video game.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what it looks like. It looks like, hey, I have no emotions.
they can't get it right.
They could have just hired somebody like they did before.
They're-
They could have just hired another actor to play him young in those scenes. Somebody
just
that
add
looks
the
like
face.
him.
And the actor exists.
Yeah,
There's people out there. Right?
but people on
Because-
Instagram or on YouTube do better deep fakes than that.
I know. It comes down to like I don't even know why if they're just not spending the time or the money or whatever to like do these special effects, but
What's the name of that dude who does all those impressions into like different videos, like Arnold in
The
Well, you
Arnold
do-
videos.
yeah, that guy that does all the deep fakes of Arnold in all the movies.
Yeah, was
Mhm.
it Brian Monarch
don't
or
know.
something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll
You
give
do
him
a good Gabriel Iglesias impression, right?
shout out. I'm a stand-in right now.
Yeah.
Or a sit down.
Yeah, it's true. No, but it's key. The Dial of Destiny. It wasn't a bad movie. So it's 80-year-old
good.
Indiana Jones, right? On
did-
his
it
final.
Well, no,
movie.
wait. I remember you told me about the ending. You know how like at the end the whole
Yeah, it's like it's zooming
Yeah.
out on the hand, like it's hanging out to dry, and then he grabs it.
and you know
Mhm.
what? I have a theory for that. They're role playing because they're about to bang.
Wow.
That's literally what happens. You know that, right? If you watch it, that's literally what's happening. They're getting all into it, all like crazy bridges in Madison County. Opie will
About
make
Schmidt.
out. Opie will make out moment, and then all of a sudden, you want the hat on? We'll put the hat on.
Here comes the whip.
Wham!
Well, yes,
Wham.
because it's all flaccid.
Wham!
Now I'm talking about the whip. You're
No,
so
that's what I'm saying.
disgusting.
Both. No, but the Dial of Destiny it's Archimedes, right? It's a story about like finding these two parts to go back in time, right? To mess
Some kind
with
of
time.
dial.
Well, it felt long enough to be two parts.
It's a long movie. It is a long movie. It could have been shorter. Could have been a bit shorter. I didn't mind it. I didn't like the female character, Wombat.
Phoebe-
I didn't like Helena Shaw at the
Phoebe-
beginning. She was
what's her
kind of
name?
annoying, right? She
I
was kind of
would've-
annoying.
I
Phoebe
would've
Waller-Bridge.
I would have preferred his person who would actually be with them would have been
Short round?
No, the lady, what's her name? The one that gets shot in plane. I forgot her name. The African American lady.
Oh, the CIA agent.
Yeah, I would have preferred that.
She was just CIA agent to me.
Mhm.
Because I don't think they ever said who she was. She was like, she
Exactly.
was just like, it made it seem like she was gonna be a bigger character, but nope.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad. I mean, I like the villain.
I had no issues with the female character. What's her name? With Wombat.
Helena Shaw.
No issues.
Really? I
I
thought she was.
really
I thought
went
she
in.
was- I thought she was.
It was
jerk.
weird because I went in. Well, she was playing. That's the part she was playing.
Yeah, but they made her really unlikable in my eyes. I didn't like her.
Well, yeah, but that's the part. And then she comes around at the end, and you're like, oh,
No, not really. I didn't care.
oh.
I didn't care at that point. The movie to
I
me
mean,
was about Indiana
yeah.
Jones, young face, running like an old man.
I have
First of all-
no.
First of all, he sounded like an old man with a younger face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
yeah, yeah.
and notice that face didn't blink.
Yeah. That's extra $5 million right there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what you pay them for and to rush them to do these special effects. You pay them
Mhm.
to rush
That's-
them.
That's a Lucasfilm right there.
That's not just Lucasfilm. That's
It's
like the
like-
problem with
That's
these movies now. Is
Kennedy films.
that that's all movies now. That's all like movies with
was
special
that
effects.
still
Look
under
at the
Kennedy?
Flash. Look at the Flash.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll go back to that. Like, look at these movies that they're putting all this money into,
The
and they're
Uh,
rushing these special
the-
effects.
CGI here was better than the Flash, though.
Oh no, yeah, it was. It
Okay,
was.
so-
There wasn't. If you think about it, there wasn't that much CGI other than like the scenes where he was younger. That's it.
The beginning.
But
yeah.
just to be,
But
and it's
then-
just the beginning.
and then the
But
scenes
I
where
will
he's-
say, the
scenes
beginning
where
was
he's
good.
running.
That's what I was gonna say. The opening was great.
It was really good. It felt like old Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
It
then
felt like
when
the movie.
Sounded like old.
and then when they
Indiana.
cut to his when they finally cut to his present day, and he
Mm.
wakes up from that chair, how do you sleep in a leather jacket? It's crazy.
That's the skin.
No, man, because I would have been miserable. I mean, I would understand how miserable he is with like being woken up after sleeping in that
Gonna walk around in that skin.
fine leather coat.
Fine leather.
His fine leather coat is.
That's a bodysuit.
And then he puts a t-shirt over that leather shirt. The suit. It's crazy. It's like, I'm gonna go with a bat and say, turn down that music. It's 6:30 in the morning.
But it's so different. It's so different if you notice. Look, from the other movies where the girls are like to like now everyone's falling asleep in class because he's old and he's like, it's like now it's like they're making it seem like archaeology is irrelevant at that time, right?
Well,
no one
kinda-
cares about it.
And
But-
Started me for a bit.
and not only that, you see why he's so grumpy. He no longer has Marion. His
And
son
he-
died.
He lost Mutt.
Yeah. So
okay, but that was like a quick explain, like 2-minute explanation. That was it.
They couldn't have just
At-
hired Shia
where,
LaBeouf
at
for
the
like a
end?
second.
Not even like a cutscene. If you're gonna make it this long, give me a cutscene of him not
no,
going.
he says it at like in the middle, like when they're on the boat. But before that, somebody mentions it.
Yeah, the flag, the flag in the thing that you get that when someone dies.
Yeah, not only that,
Or when
but
you serve.
when they go through his files, they mention it too. So you're
Yeah,
like,
at the, at the
wait,
beginning
wait
of the,
a minute,
at the
did
beginning,
they
like,
just
in the news
say-
clip, right?
Yeah.
When they are accusing him of, and that's another thing, they accuse him of murder, and they never come back to that after again in the movie.
Yeah,
So they don't know how
He
they
clears
cleared
his
his name.
name.
or whatever,
he
but
clears his name. Yeah,
how they
But-
don't
but-
show.
exactly. But and the worst part, at the end, when she just turns and punches him, she had to have been really tired. How do you punch him that hard, being that tired?
he had.
Oh,
gunshot
trust me,
wound.
you can do it. Trust me. Watch, come over to the house and I'll show you.
Fully tired.
Yeah, I'll
He'll
be
knock you
extremely
out.
exhausted, and you'll
Oh,
have
we can-
3 teeth left.
I will bring my whip. Wait, what?
Did you ever? You
What?
remember? Do you remember
And
the
my
movie?
hat.
Do you remember Sin City, where Bruce Willis Hardigan just keeps punching the yellow dude to goo? He was tired.
Yeah, afterwards.
Oh no, he was tired.
And during.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
I'll
when
show
you're
you.
tired, you just got to keep
Pummel
going.
you into a pulp
I'll do it
Um,
Marv. I'll do it Marv style.
with a
Marv.
weird looking face.
Hell yeah, broken
Yeah.
nose.
No, but I liked the movie. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. I
I liked
enjoyed it.
it.
It was okay. Look, it was
Better than Crystal Skull.
Yeah, better than Crystal Skull, but it was better than I thought, right? Better than I thought. I didn't know what going in. I had originally thought something was gonna happen, but none of it was what I thought, which I'm glad they didn't do what originally was like
What the
put out
rumors
there.
were.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
rumors, I'm glad nothing like the rumors, because
But he did. Well, so he mentions he drank that blood, the whole temple thing, right? Temple Doom. He mentions Temple
he
Doom a lot.
mentions the movies. He mentions that he's
But-
seen things, right?
You know,
And then he mentions other movies.
Doesn't mention the
They don't mention
Holy-
Crystal Skull.
or the Holy Grail or that I saw some aliens at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he still mentions that he's seen things. It's all
I-
real. The
I
Jedi.
married
the
a
Force.
woman.
Oh no, that's a different movie.
I married a woman who looks like she's an alien wearing a wig.
Now
Nah, she still looks good, bro.
She made me
I
put
mean,
an earring on.
she just looks older.
Yeah,
just
she
looks
still
old.
looks good.
It's
What are you
just
talking
aged.
about?
I've
She looks like
crashed
she
my
looks like
plane
she
3
looks like
times.
the older version of Marion. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm glad she still looks normal.
Old. Oh,
Because
yeah.
now all these old actresses with the with
Uh,
the plastic
don't-
surgery, I don't know why they ruin their faces like that.
Don't look at Jane Fonda. Oh,
I mean,
God.
I know.
whatever.
80 for Brady.
To each his own, but
The book club 1 and 2. I didn't even go to Barbarella. I go to the new ones where she looks like a weird cat lady doll person.
she
The
looks
book
like
club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in on Peacock right now, I think.
Oh, the book club too.
Again, I'll keep
Yeah.
saying it. If HBO Max went to Max, Peacock, balls in your corner.
Yeah. No, but
Um,
Karen Allen, she still looks good.
Ooh.
Yeah, and see, but
Marion.
I
See,
like
okay.
what they did, and I
like
and then
I like it
I-
when actors look their age.
Their age,
and actually,
yeah.
and they no, but they actually age themselves gracefully, not ruin their whole bodies. At least
Yeah.
not to a point. I get it, a nip here, nip there, but not like crazy. Like I want to smooth my body out. Like no,
like
Just-
Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren hasn't done anything, and she looks
Exactly.
she looks fine for
Yeah.
her age.
I'm not would.
But I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed
Don't
it,
hate.
and it's also it wasn't
Caligula.
and it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Right by the end, I liked what they did with the movie. That, and again, it's gonna be spoilers in these episodes that nobody watches.
Yeah.
But
Well.
it's I like what they did with the whole it's not really a time travel thing. You can't use the dial to go anywhere you want. It was only to go to one place because Archimedes needed help.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I liked. And then when he was like, I'm gonna stay here, I was like, oh, he knows he's dying. I thought it was like, oh, they're killing him off. They're really gonna kill him off. And they obviously
And then they cut
didn't.
to punch, and then all of a sudden,
No,
what's
it
gonna
doesn't cut to
happen?
punch. It's cut to like, you can't stay. You'll ruin the past, right? The butterfly effect. You step on a piece of grass and you change the future. And I was
You're
like,
gonna
oh,
sleep
maybe
with your
maybe
mother.
they do. And I was like, maybe they do. But then you realize they were already there. The whole point is they had already made it because look, Archimedes was buried
with a watch.
with the Nazi watch.
Yeah.
And
so
then
so
they
there
had
you
the
go.
propeller
Bruce,
dragons.
Archimedes was a Nazi. I'm just saying.
or a hoarder because he just picked stuff from the trash and he took it to his house, kept it.
The original recycler.
That's right. No, but I like that. I mean, I really would have liked it if all of a sudden he did
That's gangster.
somehow
You
change
just
the past.
steal from a man who just died.
No, I like how I really wish they would have changed the past and then he comes back and his wife is back and his son is alive. Just because then that gives him a reason to not be so sad. But then I also get it that life has to go on, and Indiana Jones
Yeah.
is like, oh, he's so hurt. Because
No.
I like the whole scene with Antonio Banderas and where he kind of explains that the
Puss
real
in
reason
Boots
he
in
would
the
want to do
sea.
it is so he can go.
It's kind of a waste.
No, but like
a waste
it's
of
like,
Antonio.
Nah.
Like man,
no, it's
Nah.
not.
I could have been more. I could have given you Nasonex.
No, and I like
It
what
helps
he
with the
said.
breathing.
I like the whole thing when they ask Indy like, if you could go back in time and change the past, what would you do? He wouldn't go back and say I would want to become rich, fix this. I don't want to warn my husband. I want to warn my son to not go to war,
Yeah.
right? And I would want to keep my wife, right? Because that's what caused them to break up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can tell he has that regret. I like that. I really liked it. I like
Telling
this
you,
one a lot more than
I have no
Crystal-
issues with this movie. No issues
no.
at
It
all.
was it was
Except
it
for
was,
the CGI.
That's
in
the only
beginning.
problem I had. That's the
And
only
even
problem
now-
I had was the
now-
CGI.
now-
And I went into this movie because
Negative.
I had already seen a bunch of stuff. Yeah, negative. Like a lot of people have been trashing this movie, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this movie.
No,
now.
it fits. It fits. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple
Somebody
of
was-
Doom, and Last Crusade.
Somebody was
it's the- and
saying
then it's
that
this
they had stole the idea from what is it, The Last Jedi, when they go for that quest to get to that you know how they go looking for that thing that leads them to where the Emperor is in that hidden planet.
Oh,
So they were comparing this
And
to that.
Octo.
But I'm like,
It's
But
not
I'm like,
even
that doesn't make any
close.
sense because Indiana Jones has always gone on quests looking for
Yeah,
things
that was
to
his
get
thing.
to
If
another
any-
place.
yeah.
If anything, Star Wars stole it from him.
Yeah,
I was like,
Lucas,
that's the
Lucas stole him from
stupidest-
himself. At
That's
one
the
point.
stupidest review I've seen of anything.
Yeah, that's so.
That makes no
that-
sense. That's just people.
Indiana Jones is known for going on quests and grave robbing. That's his thing. He grave robs, right? He's
and then
It
they had
belongs
issues
in
with
a
the girl, but
museum.
the girl was not. They were saying that they were
good.
making the girl smarter than him or whatever. But
No, they
no, what are you
weren't.
talking about?
She was a con
She just-
artist.
She was a con artist. She memorized the book. She wanted that one
She
thing because of
only
her
knew,
dad.
She was only smart of one thing. That's all she was
And it
smart
was
of. Street smart,
because-
and she's only knew
yeah.
that one thing.
Because of the father.
Yeah, because of Arnim Zola, Toby
Yeah.
Jones, Basil
Yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah.
Toby
Yeah.
I
Jones?
don't know. I have no problems with this movie.
Yeah, I didn't think
I
it
was
was as bad as
expecting
people
something.
said.
I was expecting something bad. And
That's what
I
I
did not
said. That's
get
why.
that.
That's what I went in for. I was like, oh, I hope they don't do what they're gonna do. And then
Yeah.
I came out like it was enjoyable.
I was waiting for the turn of like, okay, wait, when's he gonna get to a point where like you're like
Niagara Falls.
done. I can't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
Holy
Niagara
shit,
Falls.
turd.
I wanted to put my hands like, oh, damn it, why did he do that? But then I was like, yeah, I can follow through. I can follow through.
Yeah.
I can follow through. And it still felt like, there's still semi normal people doing extraordinary things in
But I-
extraordinary situations.
No,
And that's
no, it's
and-
just an 80-year-old doing extraordinary things.
no,
Yeah.
but no, what I'm saying is it still felt like it didn't feel like they had superpowers. It didn't like they were like all of a sudden they're perfect at doing this
No,
stuff.
but
No,
Indiana
not,
Jones
but
meant-
that was one big issue with Crystal Skull. It's like all of a sudden, oh wow, someone knows how to
Swing
Mutt
on
Lang is
vines.
swinging with
Yeah.
monkeys.
we all
Yeah.
know what to do it now. It's like it's crazy. No, it just felt extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. I'm like, no, they still felt like, oh, my body's still trying.
No, and then
I'm hurting.
but
I'm in
but
pain.
Indiana
It
Jones
smells like
Indy said in the
methane in
movie.
here.
Indiana Jones said
that
like,
was me.
that's his leathery skin.
Don't
No, but
stand
that's,
behind me. I got gas.
yeah, but Indy says it himself. Like, dude, like I have been shot many times. I've been stabbed.
Yeah.
I have metal plates. I have screws. Like he was saying, like he said it.
I damn
This
near broke
movie.
my neck.
Time has caught up to him. But I mean, the ending does leave it open. Like they were like, this is the final one, and I was like, okay. By the end of it, it leaves it open for possible more. But
Yeah, Indiana Jones porno, right? That's literally what it ends with.
Indiana Jones and the
you are
tale of the retirement home.
The bridges in Madison County included.
Indiana Jones and and the quest for the final bridge piece.
Indiana Jones in the fire in my loins.
Yeah. Oh. Indiana Jones and the quest for Viagra. Right.
It belongs in the museum.
I mean his penis. His whip. But I know I enjoyed I liked it other than the little small things, and I felt like maybe it could have been slimmed down, maybe like 10 minutes, 10 15
it's
minutes.
not small. It's a whip.
Right? I think it could have been like cut down a little bit, but I thought it was better than what everyone says, and I thought it was better than Crystal Skull 100%.
Yeah.
Although Crystal Skull looked better, like because it's a Spielberg movie, it just looks nicer. I don't think this director did a bad job, right?
No.
He didn't do a
But
bad
no.
job, and I
No,
like the
I
setting
think-
and the fact that it's not extremely CGI heavy. Just at the beginning when you have to make them young, that's the only part that was extremely CGI heavy. A lot of the rest of it felt like
We'll
might
see.
have been
Here's the thing,
practical.
though. I think the beginning is what saves the movie because it sets you up properly for the type of movie you're gonna watch. And the other ones, you don't get that really feel. It feels like it's still mixed in with what they're adding to it, which is why Crystal Skull kind of felt weird to me. Like you already had him in present time going through the present stuff. You jump into what he's going into right off the bat. You don't set him up as like dun, 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 dun. And that's what I also liked about this movie is that you still had to. They didn't exaggerate the theme song. You know how like sometimes they push the theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
He had to earn getting back to that theme
Yeah.
song because he
So
was
the-
like he's been out of the game for so long. He's been sad. He's been I mean it makes sense with the movie, right?
Jonesy, I have my passport. You want me
yeah.
to go?
Again,
You want me to go?
just said for those little small
Oh.
things. I thought the movie was fine. Was enjoyable. I liked
Yeah.
it, and I would watch it again.
Get
I'd
off
watch it
my
again.
plane. What?
I'd watch it again. If you haven't seen The Dial of Destiny, it's in theaters now. Check it out. Disney Plus, maybe in like 4 years, because now they're not putting things on Disney Plus right away.
Nah, give me
Yeah.
3 months.
No, because they took forever to put. They barely put Avatar. It was on
look up.
HBO Max before it was on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because it costs too much to make. They had to find a way to recoup some of that money.
It made a lot of money. It's still the third
Yeah.
highest grossing movie of all time, right?
Just for inflation.
It was all right.
It wasn't that great, Alex.
No, I
The
know.
story
it
was
wasn't. I never
good.
said it was great.
just the story was good. It was just
he
too
did,
long.
Not you.
It was just too long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Unnecessarily.
I would watch
Like
Indiana Jones.
like a whip.
Look, now in the context
if
of
I had
Indiana
a
Jones,
nickel for
Crystal
every time I
Skull,
heard that.
Crystal Skull's all the way at the bottom.
No
but
wonder
I
you're
would-
poor.
But in the context of the Indiana Jones movies, I would say it's
above
the
Crystal Skull.
original movies, right? So obviously Raiders of the Lost Ark. Then it goes at the very at the part 4, number 4 is Dial of Destiny. At the very bottom is is Crystal Skull. Then it's no, I'm sorry. Then Young Indiana Jones. Then it's Crystal Skull.
You say Young Indiana Jones, the show?
Yeah, I'd rather watch Young Indiana Jones, the TV show, than,
You
than
mean,
Crystal
you
Skull.
mean after he died or in real or like
The TV show. River Phoenix
Oh.
wasn't in the TV show.
but
It
he
was
was
Boondock Saints played young Indiana Jones.
first of all, fuck you.
Okay. Well,
Don't talk to me that way.
On that note,
on that note, guys, I'm gonna murder Ozzy. Allegedly. I don't want if he does come up. I don't want this as evidence.
if he comes
and
up
it's a
missing,
joke.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke. No, but on that note, this has been Vinny.
It's not
and
We'll see you guys next time.
whip it.